Bill Murray, the legendary actor known for his iconic roles in Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day, and countless comedies, has long been celebrated for his charm, wit, and unpredictable humor. Audiences love him for his carefree persona, spontaneous adventures, and the way he can turn any scene into something unforgettable. But behind the laughs and the public image, troubling news has begun to surface, revealing a side of Bill Murray that fans rarely see. For decades, Murray has been a figure of mystery and intrigue. Stories of his eccentric behavior on set, unexpected appearances at random events, and unconventional lifestyle choices have made him a cult favorite. Yet recent developments show that his personal life and health may be facing serious challenges, and these struggles go far beyond what fans have imagined. Friends, colleagues, and insiders have hinted at tensions, concerns, and situations that could deeply affect the beloved actor's life and career. The shocking nature of this news has left fans concerned, wondering what exactly has happened to someone they've admired for so long. Is it health-related, a personal crisis, or something tied to his career and public life? The answers paint a more complex and human picture of Murray, one that blends vulnerability, unpredictability, and the reality of aging in Hollywood. This story isn't just about a scandal or tabloid rumor. It's about a legendary entertainer confronting the challenges that come with fame, age, and personal struggles, revealing a side of Bill Murray that is as poignant as it is unexpected. Bill Murray is one of Hollywood's most beloved and enigmatic figures, a man whose career spans decades and whose influence touches multiple generations. From his early days on Saturday Night Live to his legendary roles in Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day, and Lost in Translation, Murray has cultivated a persona that blends humor, unpredictability, and a distinct charm that audiences adore. Fans see him as effortless, spontaneous, and endlessly entertaining, but behind the scenes, Murray's life has been far more complex than his on-screen persona suggests. The actor's unpredictability, often celebrated as eccentric brilliance, has sometimes masked the pressures he faces in his personal and professional life. Colleagues and insiders reveal that Murray's energy has fluctuated over the years, with periods of intense focus and others of noticeable exhaustion or distraction. While he continues to take on roles that challenge him creatively, the demands of long shoots, improvisational work, and public appearances can be physically and emotionally draining. For someone whose career relies heavily on wit and spontaneity, even minor lapses in energy or focus can feel magnified. Murray has also maintained a level of privacy rarely seen in Hollywood. He keeps his family life largely out of the spotlight, avoids excessive media interviews, and often sidesteps the pressures of traditional celebrity culture. While this discretion preserves his mystique, it also means that few people fully understand the day-to-day challenges he faces. Behind closed doors, Murray navigates the tension between public expectation and personal well-being, a balancing act that requires both resilience and discretion. Another element contributing to Murray's recent struggles is the natural aging process. Over the years, the physical and emotional demands of acting, traveling, and public appearances inevitably take a toll. Murray's roles often require physical agility, emotional intensity, and long hours on set. Combined with the pressures of maintaining a public image and consistently delivering performances that meet fans' high expectations, the strain can be considerable. Friends close to the actor indicate that he has occasionally faced moments of burnout. Moments that are rarely visible to the public but deeply impactful behind the scenes. Despite these challenges, Murray's dedication to his craft remains unwavering. He chooses projects that align with his creative vision, often seeking roles that allow him freedom and flexibility rather than following conventional Hollywood trajectories. His resilience, combined with his refusal to compromise on authenticity, has allowed him to maintain a unique place in the entertainment industry. Yet this independence, while admirable, also means that Murray often navigates his struggles largely on his own. Without the extensive support systems that some other actors may have, ultimately highlights the contrast between Bill Murray's public persona and the realities of his life behind the camera. While audiences see a figure of humor, spontaneity, and effortless charm, the truth is that he faces pressures, challenges, and vulnerabilities that are rarely discussed. His story reminds fans that even icons, legends, And those who seem invincible carry burdens, navigate stress, and confront personal struggles. Bill Murray's journey is a testament to resilience, dedication, and the complexity of sustaining a life in Hollywood while remaining true to oneself. While Bill Murray's public persona exudes humor and carefree charm, those closest to him have noticed the hidden pressures that accompany his fame. His life in Hollywood is far from simple. The constant demands of filming, promotional appearances, and public events place a tremendous strain on both his body and mind. Maintaining the image of the playful, unpredictable star requires an enormous amount of energy, and over time, even someone as talented and resilient as Murray feels the weight of these expectations. The nature of Murray's work often adds to the stress. Many of his iconic roles rely heavily on improvisation, requiring intense focus and mental agility. While fans celebrate his ability to transform any scene with wit and timing, this spontaneity can be exhausting behind the scenes. Long shooting schedules, physically demanding scenes, and the need to constantly adapt to changing scenarios take a cumulative toll, often leaving little time for rest or recovery. Even minor health issues can become more pronounced under such intense conditions, creating additional challenges that are rarely visible to the audience. Another aspect of Murray's challenges involves the tension between public and private life. He has cultivated a reputation for mystery, often keeping his family and personal experiences out of the media. While this discretion preserves his iconic status, it also makes it difficult for outsiders to understand the pressures he faces. Friends report that maintaining this balance can be emotionally taxing. He must navigate the demands of fame while protecting his personal boundaries, a task made more complex by the curiosity and scrutiny of fans and the media alike. In addition to physical and emotional pressures, aging has played a role in Murray's recent struggles. As he grows older, sustaining the energy levels required for demanding roles and public appearances becomes increasingly challenging. Colleagues note that while his talent and presence remain unmatched, he occasionally faces moments of fatigue or diminished focus, highlighting the human side of even the most celebrated figures. The combination of aging, high expectations, and a career built on improvisation creates a unique set of challenges that Murray must continually navigate. Despite these obstacles, Murray demonstrates remarkable dedication and resilience. He continues to pursue projects that align with his personal vision, often prioritizing creative satisfaction over conventional career paths. His decisions reflect a commitment to authenticity, even when it requires additional effort or involves risks. This persistence allows him to maintain a career that is both influential and unique, reminding fans that success is not just about talent, but also about endurance, self-awareness, and careful choices. Underscores the complex balance Murray maintains between professional demands, personal well-being, and public perception. It illustrates that even someone as seemingly effortless and confident as Bill Murray faces pressures, vulnerabilities, and struggles behind the camera. His journey is a reminder that fame, while glamorous on the surface, often conceals the hard work, sacrifices, and challenges required to sustain a long and meaningful career. Bill Murray's personal life has long been shrouded in mystery, and part of his charm lies in the way he keeps it private. Unlike many Hollywood stars, he avoids excessive media coverage and rarely discusses intimate details of his relationships or family life. While this discretion contributes to his legendary status, it also means that the pressures and challenges he faces behind the scenes often go unnoticed. Those close to him reveal that balancing a high-profile career with personal stability has been an ongoing struggle. One significant factor is the impact of constant travel and long working hours. Filming movies, attending premieres, and engaging in public appearances requires a level of stamina few can sustain. For Murray, whose career thrives on energy, improvisation, and sharp timing, the physical and emotional demands can be taxing. Even small setbacks, such as fatigue or minor health issues, can disrupt a carefully maintained rhythm. While he appears effortlessly in control on-screen, the reality involves careful management of energy and focus, as well as relying on a trusted inner circle to maintain stability. Relationships outside of work have also been influenced by the pressures of fame. Murray's need for privacy makes it difficult to cultivate traditional friendships or maintain long-term romantic connections without interference from the public or media. Close friends note that he often navigates personal interactions cautiously, seeking to protect those he cares about while remaining true to his own boundaries. This balance is delicate and requires constant attention, particularly in a life where every action can be scrutinized or sensationalized. Murray's resilience is evident in the way he continues to engage in meaningful work despite these challenges. He chooses projects that allow creative freedom and personal fulfillment, often stepping away from conventional Hollywood expectations in favor of artistic satisfaction. This approach demonstrates his commitment not just to success, but to authenticity, a principle that has guided his career and helped him maintain a unique presence in an industry that prizes conformity. Another critical element of Murray's story is his sense of humor, which has long been both a coping mechanism and a bridge to others. Humor allows him to navigate the pressures of fame, diffuse tension, and connect with colleagues and audiences alike. Yet even this tool requires energy and awareness, particularly when combined with physical demands and the emotional labor of sustaining a public image. It underscores the point that maintaining his persona is not effortless. It is a carefully managed balance of personal resilience, talent, and strategy. Highlights that Bill Murray's life, while filled with laughter and iconic performances, involves complexities often invisible to fans. His career, personal choices, and approach to relationships reflect a man who is deeply human, navigating challenges that include fatigue, privacy concerns, and the demands of living in the spotlight. These realities remind audiences that fame and talent do not exempt anyone from struggle, and that even legends must balance vulnerability with perseverance. As Bill Murray moves further into his later career, the shocking news that has recently surfaced sheds light on the hidden realities of his life. While the world continues to celebrate his iconic roles and legendary humor, behind the scenes Murray has faced challenges that few fans fully understand. The combination of aging, physical demands, and the pressures of maintaining a public persona has created a situation far more complex than the lighthearted, spontaneous image most people associate with him. Health is one of the most significant factors influencing this stage of Murray's life. While he has always appeared energetic and vibrant, sustaining such energy is not without consequences. Years of long filming schedules, physically demanding roles, and constant travel take a toll. Colleagues have noted that even small fluctuations in stamina or focus can affect his ability to perform, adding a layer of pressure that few outside the inner circle can fully appreciate. The recent news amplifies concerns about the impact of these demands on both his physical and emotional well-being. Beyond the physical, Murray must also navigate the constant tension between public perception and private reality. His legendary privacy has protected his family and personal life from the media, but it has also created a sense of isolation. Maintaining a charismatic, entertaining, and engaging persona on screen requires energy, focus, and mental resilience. Even small lapses, unnoticed by the public, can weigh heavily on him. This ongoing balancing act demonstrates that fame, while glamorous, comes with hidden costs that require vigilance and careful management. The pressures are compounded by Murray's career choices and dedication to authenticity. Unlike many actors who follow conventional paths for security or predictability, Murray continues to select projects that resonate with him personally. While this approach fuels creativity and maintains his legacy, it also adds stress, as each project demands intense focus, improvisation, and emotional investment. This dedication highlights a core aspect of Murray's character, a commitment to meaningful work, even when the physical, emotional, or public pressures are significant. Friends, colleagues, and those close to Murray describe him as resilient, grounded, and deeply aware of the challenges he faces. They emphasize that his humor and spontaneity are not simply natural traits, but tools he actively uses to navigate the pressures of fame, manage relationships, and maintain his well-being. In many ways, Murray's life is a lesson in the balance between public expectation and personal health, showing that even legendary entertainers must make difficult decisions to protect themselves while continuing to pursue their passion. Ultimately, illustrates that the shocking news about Bill Murray is more than a headline. It is a reflection of the realities of aging, fame, and personal responsibility. It is a reminder that behind the laughter, the improvisation, and the cinematic magic is a man navigating complex challenges with courage, resilience, and determination. His story demonstrates that even icons are human, and that true strength lies not only in talent and success, but in the ability to confront vulnerability, adapt to change, and remain authentic in the face of life's pressures. Bill Murray's journey continues to inspire, showing fans that perseverance, self-awareness, and dedication define a legend just as much as their on-screen brilliance.